the statements about him are really accurate when they say that he is a poor man's idea of a rich man, a weak man's idea of a strong man, and a stupid man's idea of a smart man, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. That's legitimate. I mean, if you have no basis to really qualify those things, then he is going to be what that reflects. I had this like kind of the summary of him and like the type of people that like are for and against him. And this is generalizing and wrapping it up pretty quick, but I think it's at least accurate for me. He is the guy in the family. He is that father figure in the family. If you come from a family or know a family that has an abusive male in it, right? And what he is, in my assessment, he is the abuser. And the way you deal with the abuser is you're either a victim and he repulses you and you fight against it. So the people that are fighting about it and the ones that you saw cry and these people like to like, oh, you fucking snowflakes and you're so soft and blah, blah, blah. When he won, it wasn't because, not for everybody, but for some, it wasn't because he won and Hillary lost in that aspect. It was that somebody had accepted that abusive father figure, that male character, back into the social fabric. So people felt the abuser that they dealt with in childhood was now in a position of power again. And it was terrifying to some people because they see in him that male, insecure, aggressive, domineering, belittling, degrading human. And like, you feel that. You know what I mean? Even George W. Bush, right after 9/11, he went out with one of the lowest approval ratings in history. But right after 9/11, he was at over 80% approval rating because when he spoke right after 9/11, you felt him. Like everybody was like, Daddy, you know what I mean? It was like they connected to him quickly because he was telling you everything was going to be okay. So even if later, like his actions he didn't leave on that kind of a note, he was able to pull that off. Where this guy can't do that. There's no empathy in this guy. There's no connection to human being. Like he doesn't, he doesn't hold a child and understand.
It's like he's soulless and shit.
He's 100% soulless because he sold it. Like he is only in love. When he talks to people that are whatever they've gone through, his first thing is to be like, oh, you're going to be famous now. Like he's excited. He's like, man, people are going to know you. Like that matters more to him, than anything else. Yeah. So the people that were scared and terrified is because he reflects that, right? Then the other side, the ones who like don't see it that way and kind of like rally under him, to me, those are the family members that were able to, how you have two siblings, one gets the abuse, one doesn't, but the other one watches it, but somehow stays in the grace of the violent person. Yeah. And so their character is to prop up and take position with the aggressor, because if I stay in his good grace, he doesn't attack me.
Right.
So as long as I stay on his side and stay on, drunk daddy's good side, I don't get hit. And that's the other side of it. Those are the people that fall under him. The other type that fall under his role are they are those aggressors. They are the bullies.
That's a good way to put it though. Like, the abusive dad or uncle, or
he's the abusive male role model or character in the family.